Yeah, Wendy's fountain pen news. Every time I start a video, there's a plane or a helicopter or something. So I'm sorry about that. One of these days I'm going to have to figure out how to film inside, but today's not that day. I have been planning a series for quite a while. Many of you know that I am a flex pen enthusiast. I taught myself brush lettering calligraphy on my own many years ago, and so flex pens are my jam, and I have been trying everything I can get my hands on. And so I decided to do a series called Flexplorations. So this is Flexploration 1. These are in no particular order. I will 100% tell you my opinion about all of these, and you can kind of you'll get a feel for which ones are my favorite and which ones I think could be better. But the Flexploration 1, see, I made up a word and now I can't even say it, is a Fountain Pen Revolution Ultraflex number 6 nib. It's in this beautiful Relic Pens body. And so I thought I would just do some writing here so you can kind of see, and hopefully it will focus on the pen and not my hand. Maybe I'll move down a little bit like this. All right, so this is Fountain Pen Revolution. It's quite flexible, as, you know, I mean, I was going to say as steel nibs go, got a little railroad there. I am using a converter, which I find that this nib often works better with an eyedropper, but here we are. Fountain Pen Revolution. And so what I would like to show you on each of these is what they're like for everyday writing. So I'm going to write mango chutney. So that's everyday writing with no pressure. And then you kind of saw me do some flex writing there, but I'll do some more here. I'll do flexible railroad. Now this could be, this has an ebonite feed, so this could just be that number 1, it's a converter and not a eyedropper. Oh, see, wah, wah, hold on. All right, I primed the feed, so let's see if that makes it any better. Flex, 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 flex. No, it's not. There we go. There we go. No more railroading. So is it a good flex nib? Yes. I like the flex nib. I like that it bends. You have to go very slowly if you're using a cartridge or any kind of difficult ink. I will admit the ink I have in here is slightly difficult, so that's probably part of it too. If you used a really wet ink, I think it'd be better. And in fact, I may go change this and add a little tag onto this video at the end so you can kind of see what it's like with something like an Iroshizuku or something that has a little bit better flow. The other thing that I want to test in these Flexplorations is reverse writing. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. It does it kind of, not really, but it feels awful. So that's one thing. I really like some of these flex nibs give the ability to have a super thin line by doing reverse. And then the other thing I was going to show was just some little, maybe, nope, I'm not going to show anything because it won't write anymore. I'll be back. I'm going to change the ink. Be right back. Stay where you are. Hold on. I'm back. And I brought Tsutsuji, R.I.P. So I'm going to fill this up, and then I will do another example. Okay, back. Ready? Here we go. This is Iroshizuku Tsutsuji, and I think it's going to be materially better. So, Flexploration. My hands are kind of shaky, sorry. So that's with quite a bit of pressure all the way through. And then here I'll do my everyday writing again. Sunset. Beach. So it's a nice everyday writer. It's not too soft. It doesn't, you know, splat out like some flex nibs do. Let's see if it'll write in reverse with this ink. Yeah, it will. It feels awful. I mean, that could be smoothed and made to work better, but then you could get lines as thin as that and as thick as that. So that's a big difference. And then I'll just do some little bluey blues for you and see if I can get it to railroad with this ink. Nope. Ink matters, people. Very happy. Very happy. So this fountain pen revolution, again, this is with a cartridge or a converter and not with an eyedropper or anything. This is the number 6 steel nib with the ebonite feed that you can buy that fits into a Jowo housing that you can buy from them. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it. I think at the price point, I think that this nib unit is somewhere in the neighborhood of about $50, and you can put it into any Jowo pen you have. It's, you know, it's really up to you as far as your price threshold and what your value proposition is. But does it work? Yes. And another Flexploration that I will do, I'll learn to say that word for one thing. The other thing I will do is I have a number 5.5 Fountain Pen Revolution nib in a couple of different pens, and so I'll do a separate Flexploration on that. One thing I have heard about these that just to keep in mind is that the all steel one rather than the two-tone one, some people say is more flexible than the two-tone, this solid stainless one. So for whatever that's worth, some of my friends in someone's Discord had asked to see the actual spread and snapback. So I want to try to show that really closely here. So you can see the spread and the snapback. Spread. I'm really pressing it there to get that to spread all the way. But you can see that the snapback is pretty good on that. So anyway, there you go. Fountain Pen Revolution, number 6, ebonite feed. Flexploration 1. Thanks for joining me for Flexploration 1. Fountain Pen News. Boop, 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 boop.